Was he being selfish? Was it selfish to want a life of one's own? To turn down the call of being the world's first superhuman and take up the job of simply being human? Tony had done it. So had Clint. Even Bruce and Thor in their own ways, at least for a while. Yet Steve simply couldn't. No matter how much he thought about it, something inside of him simply would not allow it to happen. But what? Oh, for God's sake, is everybody down here? Steve snapped to attention and turned to see a gray-templed man in a suit charging towards him with authority. He moved to tap his time device, then realized he had not yet replaced the Tesseract. The man noticed Steve's sudden move and increased his speed, as well as his volume. "Hold it right there!" Steve turned to run, unsure of what other options he had at this point. He cursed himself for allowing his mind to distract itself from the mission. "You make a run for it, Buster, and you'll have every S.H.I.E.L.D. agent on this base all over you like ants at a picnic. And that's not just a metaphor, trust me." Steve knew he was right. There was only one play to make here. He raised his hands in the air and slowly turned around. The man approached cautiously. The closer he came, the better they could see each other in the dimly lit halls. Shock hit their faces almost simultaneously. "Rogers?" the man said in disbelief. The voice was not quite the same as he remembered, but combined with the face he could now see in front of him, everything about the man suddenly clicked into place. "Howard?" Howard smiled as he gasped. Where the hell have you been all this time? You haven't aged a day. What? Howard, I'm sorry, but Wait. You're not thinking of disappearing again, are you? No, siree, pal. Howard suddenly pulled a gun from under his coat and pointed it directly at Steve's head. "Sorry, Captain, but I'm afraid it's going to take a bit more than a costume and a life mask to convince someone who actually worked on Project Rebirth."